Peace, family. Queen here. Good morning. Top of the morning to you, or top of the afternoon, really. I'm just now having coffee, but I want to invite you into this conversation that I'm having with myself and my significant other about this platform, Invesable AI. If you've been in the crypto game, the crypto space for any amount of time, you know how many platforms come and go, and they base their model on the fact that they're trading cryptocurrencies. And we know that 90% of those platforms are not really trading crypto. It's just a Ponzi game, right? And I don't know. I'm not saying definitely if Invesable AI is a Ponzi or not. What I'm doing is my best to collect data. Now, let me just say this disclosure up front. I'm an investor in this already. I'm an investor. I have 2 plans already that will mature in about 28 days. So I'm not just someone looking on the outside trying to give a review and get you to get into something else that I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. All right, so let's just set that straight right out the gate. Now, let me just bring you up to speed on the sequence of events before I get into these screenshots that I have from the Telegram group. Now, Monday, they had a webinar, and it was supposed to be this huge historical webinar about this promotion that was going to just bring a lot of excitement and all of that to the platform. Okay. Now, the week prior, Lee alluded to a $3,000 promotion that was upcoming. He talked about, bonuses that you would get and so forth and so on, blah, blah, blah. And he kept alluding to that at the $3,000 or above level. Now, he did say, in all fairness, that you have to wait till Monday until we officially announce the promotion. Okay. Now, on Monday, on the webinar, the promotion that they announced was at a $10,000 or more package. And there were some people that were on the webinar that were disgruntled, and they said, well, hey, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, this sounds like a bait and switch to me. You was talking about $3,000. Now you're saying 10. What's up? And so there were some people that were disgruntled about that. It kind of gave an uneasy feeling. Now, I know that he didn't promise that this would be the promotion. He alluded to. And my thing is, I don't like people that go back on their word, right? And you can put that little disclaimer in there. Well, it wasn't the official announcement. Okay, all good and dandy. What it felt like to me and what it feels like to me is a money grab. Okay, again, remember, I'm invested in this thing. I want it to work out. But at the same time, I don't want to be so, just because I'm already an investor, to be so biased in making my next move, right? So I was getting ready to put $3,000 in here. In fact, I was getting ready to put $4,000 in here, right? You'll see a video that I did where I was crunching the numbers on the $4,000 plan, and how many cycles it would take for you to get into profit, whatever, right? But with that webinar, my spirit just said, hold up. Because if it's good today, it should be good tomorrow, right? So hold up. Let's do a little bit more digging. Let's do a little bit more due diligence. Let's just make sure. I mean, sure, I can throw $4,000 in there, but I'm not trying to just throw away $4,000 to enrich someone that could possibly be playing and scamming the community. I don't know that yet. Again, I don't know that yet. So please do not get in these comments and act a fool. Okay, because I will delete it and I will block you from my YouTube, right? But I do want open, intelligent dialogue, because I know others out here are thinking some of these things that I'm going to share with you. I know y'all are thinking it, right? But here's the thing. These platforms, they make money Number one, they make money because of what is it? What's the word? The novice investor, right? The one that doesn't know anything, right? They don't really know about crypto and all of this kind of stuff. This could be their first platform that they're getting in, and they're looking at it and they're saying 50%. Psh, my bank is not giving me that. Let me dump $100,000 in here. You know what I'm saying? They're not knowing all the back history of crypto platforms, right? When I look at this thing, man, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I think about meta fee yielders when I really pull back the layers. And here's the reason why I think that. The similarities. Remind you, I'm an investor, okay? Their platform is very similar. Their back office, the data is very similar to MetaFee's platform. Before MetaFee went down, they did a promotion. They did the same damn $10,000. They did a $10,000 promotion, and it was, I don't even remember what the so-called returns were supposed to be and all of that, but I remember it was 10,000. And they got everybody hyped. They were sending emails every day, the same thing that's happening here. Sending an email telling you, hey, you got 21 hours. Hey, you got 48 hours. You got this many hours. Creating all this, excitement and this FOMO. And, people invested in that thing. And then guess what? The withdraw button stopped working. Right? What Bitcoin Rodney say? As long as the withdraw buttons work, we good. The withdraw button stopped working. Right? So it was a money grab before they exited the platform and scammed a whole lot of investors, including myself, including some people that I recommended, and a whole lot of other people, scammed them out of their hard-earned crypto. So now again, I am not at my final determination on this. What I am doing this video for is to number one, document, to number one, get some different eyes on this. I don't know everything, and there could be something that I'm missing that maybe you all could help me with, right? But here's what I do know, because I am a crypto trader, I am a seasoned investor, and I am a seasoned crypto platform investor. I've seen a lot of different platforms out there, a lot of them that rugged, pulled, scammed our money, and a handful of them that has made me a lot of money. So I've seen a lot of it. And so when I start to, poke around and I see some similarities in things, it makes me hesitate and it makes me pause. And it makes me it makes me dig deeper, right? So anytime you're trading, that's the beautiful thing about cryptocurrency, is we can see those trades. And we can track those trades on the blockchain, on the exchanges. We can track those trades. So if you're telling me you're trading and you made X percentage, then you can show me that proof. And you shouldn't have any problems showing me that proof. If I'm an investor and I'm coming to you saying, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about dumping a substantial amount of money into your platform. I want to cross-check and double-check and make sure that what you're saying is what it is. Right? Like, who the fuck? Like, who doesn't do that? You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't, cross-check? And then why would you feel offended if I come to you and I say, hey, this sounds good. This looks good. Let me take a look at some of your past trades. You're like, the nerve of you. What? We're talking black and white. We're talking numbers. Like this should not be a problem. So here's what happened. So let me get into this thing that's here on the screen, right? So this morning, probably about an hour or so ago, I was in the Invesable Telegram group, and one of their administrators, James, he had posted a comment and said that trade reports are scheduled to come out. I don't know why I didn't screenshot that. I didn't screenshot his, because I responded to his post, but he said something about, the trade reports are going to be coming out, blah, 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 blah. So you see here, I said, okay. So I replied, I said, hey, can you point me to the past trading reports? Okay. Not a video, logging into the bot, because there is a video where I think Ray LX, whatever his name is, might be Reed, I don't know, it's RALX on Telegram, where he logs into the trading bot and he's showing you inside of there. But that doesn't help me. And I mean, that doesn't help me that you're logging into some shits and saying this is, no, I need a PDF document, right? So I asked him, I said, can you point me to past trading reports, not a video logging into the bot, but an actual PDF file, etc., right? So it doesn't have to be PDF, it could be whatever, right? But a document that lists past trades with all pertinent trade details whereby I can cross-check the data. That was my question. All right. So now he comes back and he says, and in fact, he responded to my original question was actually to Lee, the CEO. I said, hey, how soon will the trade data? I don't know why I didn't screenshot that, but I'm telling you, this is what it is. I sent him a post in there because he was active in the group. So I said, okay, he's active. Let me ask him about this trading report. I said, how soon will the trading reports be available where the investors and the members can see this so we can check this data? And then James responded to me on that question to Lee, which I wasn't asking him. I was asking Lee, right, the head honcho. But anyway, James came back and said that, and then I said that back to him. And then he said, here, you can contact the CEO, which I wanted to be a smart ass and say, well, I was directing that to the CEO, and then you jumped into the conversation, but okay. So he said, you can contact the CEO for a compilation of such records. Access to the event and daily logs of the bot is not readily available publicly since it requires an authentication and data exportation. Blah to the fucking blah to the fucking blah. Okay. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me read the rest of this. Okay. And note, it is ranging in thousands within a short period. And note that it is not 100% of the company funds that is used for trade. So I doubt you will be able to ascertain the strength and the capacity of the company's future through such data. Okay. So first of all, James, okay, I appreciate you for lending, a response, because Lee didn't respond. He deflects every time someone asks about trading. He never responds. I haven't seen it. If you've seen it and you have proof of it, then I'm wrong. But I have not seen where he has responded directly to someone inquiring about trades. Now, on the webinar on Monday, on the 14th of August, there was a gentleman, when questions were opened up, the floor was opened up to have questions asked. There was a gentleman that asked about the trades, and Lee simply said, and I may not be quoting it quite right, but he said something like, we're not going to share that, or something to that nature, and just kind of shrugged it off. That didn't sit well with me, gave me an uneasy feeling, okay, because when you're trying to hide something, and I'm not saying this is the case, I'm just telling you because the man is not being forthcoming. I'm having to piece shit together like I work for CSI, right? So I'm piecing things together and I'm coming up with my own conclusion. This is what you do when you do due diligence. This is how it goes. You have to, rely on the information that's given to you. And you have to rely on another thing, how people respond in their body language. When he was on the webinar, his body language said something different than what his actual words were saying. So that gave me an uneasy feeling. And I trust my spirit. At the end of the day, I trust my spirit. Now, I'm glad that they did have the webinar, because if they had not had the webinar, I would have just dumped the $4,000 in there, and went on and possibly, I don't know, right? The jury is still out on this, possibly lost that, but I don't know. So let's get back to this on the screen. All right, so James comes back and he says all of this stuff, and he says, I don't know if you're going to be able to ascertain the strength and the capacity of the company's futures through such data. Okay, so James is reaching, right? Because all I want, I don't need you to figure out what I'm trying to ascertain. My goal is to ascertain that this platform is in fact doing trading. That is the only thing that I want to ascertain, is the fact that they are doing trading. no, I will not be able to look at the future and forecast and all of that as far as the longevity of the company. But if I can prove and give myself that confidence that they are actually trading, because I am a trader myself, that gives me, I can go to bed real comfortable at night knowing that, hey, I'm with a platform that's honest and ethical. They're doing what they're saying they're doing. I know that every trade isn't a win. Any idiot knows that, right? But now if you're also using bots, if you're using artificial intelligence to assist you with those trades, now you have a better opportunity, a better ratio to actually win more trades. Okay? So he came back and said that. Now I was typing up this long message back to him, and basically I was simply saying that, I appreciate your response. Not really looking to, forecast the longevity and all of that kind of stuff. I'm just looking for actual trading proof as a seasoned crypto trader myself, a seasoned investor, and a seasoned crypto platform investor. This data is paramount. And I said, if this data is provided and it's corroborated and it's people go in and check the data and it's correct, then you have a solid platform. And you should want to share that data, because once that is out there and you can show proof and you have a solid platform, oh, listen, you're going to get droves of capital into that platform. So why wouldn't you want to share that data, right? Like, this is why I love Vortic. You know what I mean? They share data. I love Vortic. They don't share all of it, right? But they give you a snapshot of the trades. And then they give you a weekly summary of all of the trades that they won and all of the trades that they lost. And they tell you exactly how many trades. And then the ones that are inside your back office, you can actually go and you can check and cross-check those trades. And you can see that they're real. So this is not something far-fetched that's being asked for, right? This is not some anomaly that's being asked for. This is just like common, proper due diligence in the crypto space. So after, hang on a second, let me take a sip of coffee. This video is going to be a lot longer than I wanted it to be. But anyway, so I was, this long response that I was sending back to James. As soon as I sent it, it got deleted. And so I said, I was sending him another response, and I said, hey, my response to you was deleted. As you can see right there, I'm saying that. You see that little red mark right there. What happened is Telegram then was telling me that my access to the group was limited or something. And I said I was asking for trading. I was banned for asking for trade data, right? So then I went into Telegram, and they have a bot, and they tell you, why you got banned. And it says, hey, I'm Telegram's spam info bot. I can help you if your account was limited. I can also explain why this happened and what you can do to regain full functionality. And it says here, I'm afraid some Telegram user found your message annoying. Annoying, and forwarded them to our team of moderators for inspection. So the moderators have confirmed the report, and your account will be automatically released on August 20th. Please note that if you repeat what got you limited and users report you again, the limitations will last longer next time. So I'm being put in a Telegram time fucking out. I'm being put in a Telegram time fucking out because I'm an investor that wants more information about the validity of a platform that I've already invested into. So I'm an investor, and I've been put in a timeout. Now, I don't know if James did this. I don't know if Lee did this, because mind you, Lee was lurking in the group because I sent him the message because I saw him being active. I sent him the message at that point in time, right? And then James had jumped in and we started corresponding. So I've been put in a Telegram timeout until August 20th. I can't ask questions. If that's the case, I'm just going to be very, very honest with you all. That gives me an uneasy feeling, That really gives me an uneasy feeling, because I feel like, okay, so now what you're doing is you are keeping your Telegram group, is biased. Okay, so you're only showing, I'm sure I'm not the only person that's asked about trading data. I'm smart, but I'm not so far smart that I'm the only one that's thinking about this. Okay, it's not that. That is not the case. So your group is biased, and you're only showing because you're using it as a marketing ploy. So you're only showing people that's receiving payments. And people say, well, Queen, how can you say that it's a scam? People are being paid. Okay, dummy, listen to this. People can be paid from other people putting their money in. Hello, that's what a scam is. Now, again, I'm not saying that this is the case. I don't know yet. What I do know is when there's information that's asked in regards to trades and data, trading data, it gets deflected, it gets ignored, or you get put into a Telegram fucking timeout. And that's where I'm at right now. Okay? So, if you are an investor in Invesable, I'm an investor too. I hope the shit works out. I hope that it works out. Trust me, nobody wants to put any money in anything and lose it. I don't care how much money we have. Nobody wants to lose money. I don't want to lose $20. If I lose $20 out of my short pocket, I'm upset. I'm pissed. Where's my $20? I want my money. Right? So nobody wants to lose money. But all I'm saying is, the jury is still out on this. I don't know. I do know this. I'm not putting in the $4,000 right now. I'm not putting in the $4,000 right now because I need that trading data. I need that trading data to be able to cross-check and make sure that you're doing what you're saying you're doing. Because there's so many different similarities to other platforms that have rug pulled and scammed people out of their hard-earned money and said they were doing trading, and they were not doing trading. They simply went and bought a website script, right, that would be able to handle their affiliate pays and percentages and all of that. So they put some money into that, right? And then that's it. They're not really doing any trading on the back end. Now, I know. There's a video out there where the raw LX guy is logging into a trading bot. I get it. I get it. I have a video showing where he did that, right? But I'm saying that at this point, that's not enough. That's not enough because that doesn't give us enough data where we can cross-check it. And we are in the crypto space where it is a do not trust, but verify. I don't need to trust a blockchain. I can go on the blockchain and verify the information. That's the beauty of a fucking blockchain, right? So I don't need to trust you. I don't even need to like you, because quite frankly, I don't like Lee. I don't like his from what I know, right? I don't know this man personally, obviously, but from what I know of him, the character that he has shown me, I don't like him. And you can say, well, the CEO is being very transparent. He's on, webinars every week and he shows his face. Okay. What that mean? Because he shows his face. Michael Daher, whatever the hell his name was showing his face too. And the uneasiness, if I'm being really, really transparent, the uneasiness is that Michael used to say, all right, mate. And that's the same thing Lee says. All right, mate. Maybe I got crypto PTSD. Okay? Maybe I have crypto PTSD. I don't know. But what I do know is that the math ain't mathing. That's what I do know. And if the math ain't mathing, then guess what? Queen is going to keep the crypto in the wallet and wait for more information, because it's just some little red flags coming up right now. I want, for all intents and purposes, I would love for this platform to be on the up and up. I would absolutely love it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't I? 50% every 35 days and I can keep flipping that money and flipping that money, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're really doing this shit for real, you would take over the crypto space. So why wouldn't you want to show your trades? The only reason why you wouldn't want to show your trades is you ain't doing no fucking trading. Okay, I'm gonna get off this soapbox, y'all. That's it. Again, do your due diligence. I'm not saying yes or no. I'm not confirming or denying right now. All I'm saying is I'm an investor. I have 2 plans. They're going to mature in 28 days. I'm supposed to get my capital back in 28 days. I'm going to keep monitoring everything. I'm going to keep going on the webinars. I'm going to keep watching this thing, right? I'm going to keep going into the Telegram group. I want this to work. I actually want it to work. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want to be stupid enough to be razzle and dazzle by percentages and people showing screenshots of money that they received and get blindsided and get caught up into that hype and forget to do my proper due diligence. Because at the end of the day, a business has to have a model where they're generating revenue. If it doesn't have a model where it's generating revenue, then guess what? It's a fucking scam. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. So I'm saying if you're generating revenue by trading, show the fucking trades. It's simple. Show the fucking trades. Shut me up. Shut me up. You want to shut me up? You want me to stop doing videos? Show the fucking trades.